You shorted the wall. It was a smart trade. The level was right there. Then price ran you over. It stopped you out and then it turned. Right at your level without you. You did the work. You found the levels. You even waited for your spot. And it still cost you money. So you start to wonder, maybe I'm not built for this. Maybe Gamma's fake. Maybe these levels guys know something that you don't. Here's the truth. You're not bad at this. Gamma's not fake. You were just handed the wrong map. The levels were real. They were just built for a different chart. Most of the people think SPX is the same as ES, or that NDX is the same as NQ, and it's just not quite right. They are close, but not in the way that you think. If you map them like this, you're going to be off every single day. It looks random, but it's just math. And it's not just the one mistake, it's 3. Wrong number, wrong book, wrong day, and they stack up. And the last one is actually the one that moves your charts every day. So stay with me. By the end, you will draw these levels correctly. Real quick, 30 seconds, then we'll fix your chart. A dealer sells you an option. Now they have a risk if price moves, so they hedge. They buy or sell to stay safe. Gamma is how fast that risk changes. Long gamma, they push against the move, they calm it down. Price pins. In short gamma, they push with the move. They make it bigger. Price runs. The flip is where it switches. A wall is a price with a lot of gamma. Price stalls there. That's the whole game. It works. The trouble is the number you draw it at. So let's fix that. So reason number 1, wrong number. SPX is the cash index. Just a number. The value of 500 stocks. ES is a futures deal on that number. And a future does not cost the same as cash. The rule. ES equals SPX plus the basis. The basis is the cost to hold the trade. Interest minus the dividends you skip. Right now, that basis is a plus. ES sits above cash. How much? It can be 20 points. It can be 60 points. So your flip at SPX 6000 is not at ES 6000. It is at 6000 plus the basis. You say 35, your line is 35 points too low. Every wall too. And here's the part that gets you. It moves. Basis shrinks at the end date that's nearest. Then it resets when the deal rolls. Right? Last week, it drifted cents. NQ is worse. NDX is a bigger number, so the gap is bigger, off by 100 points. Easy. And it gets worse. Some tools don't even show SPX. They show SPY or QQQ. SPY is 1/10 of the SPX. A SPY wall at 605 is not 605 on the ES, times 10. Plus the basis, and now it means something though. So before you do one thing, the number is off. That is the number 1 reason. And believe it or not, it is the smallest one. Now reason number 2 is the wrong book. Say you fix the number, perfect math, you're still not done, because which chain you use matters. The dealer who trades SPX and the dealer who trades SPY are not looking at the same thing. SPX is big money. One deal, about $600,000, that's the pros. They mostly trade far off dates. The gamma here is big and slow and far away. SPY trades on the fund, one deal, about 60,000. 1/10 the size. This is where the crowd trades. And the SPY has a new option that ends every single day. So the SPX dealer holds a big slow book. The SPY dealer holds a fast book that ends today. Different crowd. The walls can sit at different prices. The flip can be in a different spot. Pull SPX gamma and trade ES, you're going to read the slow map. But the thing pushing your futures right now is the fast map. Same index, different pressure. And both push into the same ES you trade. So one map's not enough. Which brings us to the big one, reason 3. The one that actually moves your chart today. Reason 3, the wrong day. And this is a big one. Traders call it 0 DTE, or 0 days left. It ends today. When you trade futures in the day, only the gamma gets hedged over and over today. Maybe tomorrow the rest just sits. Why? Gamma is biggest near the price and near the end. A 0 DTE option at the money has huge gamma, and its risk swings fast, from almost none to almost full in a few points. So the dealers buy and sell futures again and again to stay safe. It's a pin. It's a whip. Now a 90-day option on a small move, it barely changes. So the dealer does almost nothing. Far off gamma is just going to sit there all day long. Here's the trap. Most free SPX maps add up the whole chain. That total is ruled by huge far off dates. So the walls it shows comes from options that will not move today. A real map, the wrong map for your day. The real fight is the close-in strikes. Watch what happens as the day goes. That 0 DTE gamma bunches up, price gets pulled to a strike, then at the close it's gone. Price gets held. Then let's go at night. The classic pin, then the release. Remember the wall you shorted? This is why it failed. You were reading a slow, far-off map on a fast today market. It was never you. So how do you draw them right? 3 things. Most people skip all 3. 1. Convert. Strike times the ratio plus the live basis onto the futures price, and keep the basis fresh. It drifts, it rolls. 2. Use both chains. SPX for the big slow walls, SPY for the close-in flows that end today. When they disagree, that tells you who's in charge right now. 3. Pick the right day. For day trading, wait the 0 DTE and the close in, not the far off totals. Do that and the levels behave. Price respects the flip. The walls hold. The pin shows up where the 0 DTE says, not 35 points away. So let's recap the important pieces. Wrong number, there's a basis points that has to be added into the strikes, and it moves daily. The wrong book, SPX and SPY are 2 different crowds. Same thing with the INDX and the QQQ. 0 DTE is the only gamma being hedged into your future. That was number 3, the wrong day. Your levels did not fail because gamma is fake. They failed because you read a slow index map and traded a fast future. Wrong number, wrong book, wrong day. You were never bad at this. You just had the wrong map. Fix the map, and the same read you already had starts to work. This is why I built Moonshot Flows. It takes SPX and SPY, INDX and QQQ. It grabs the close-in and the 0 DTE. It turns them into ES and NQ with the live basis. That way, when you look at the flip and you look at the walls, they sit right on your chart. None of this wrong number, wrong book, wrong day. All of it's fixed. There's a free map you can pull up right now. Head over to moonshotflows.net, or you can join our Discord for free and talk to me anytime. We'll see you in the next one.